If there is any game series that has potential, it's Smash Bros. For such a simple fighter, there is so much that can be done with it. And are they doing as much as they can with it? No. I know inevitably ideas are scrapped from a final project, but sometimes it's just ridiculous that they didn't add something that they should have, or added something that they shouldn't have. This is a fiery Joker rant. Super Smash Bros. Done right. Let's start with something fitting, the intro. Why were people disappointed with Brawl's intro? Simple. For one, they showcase characters that you couldn't play right away. Talk about disappointing. 2, in the previous intros there were cinematics that were made specially for the intro, with some gameplay thrown in. In Brawl's intro, however, it was just a mesh-up of scenes from Subspace Emissary. For the next Smash, we need unique cinematics and no character spoilers. Why couldn't you just patch something that simple up with an update or something? Oh wait, we can't because Nintendo Wi-Fi isn't as fun or functional as Xbox Live. Which brings me to downloadable content. Smash needs downloadable content. I don't see what the problem is with it. Although I agree some overpriced it a bit, Namco no wonder you lost millions in profits, but that doesn't mean it shouldn't exist. After all, discs can only hold so much data. Imagine this. You are browsing the downloads library when you see this. Mega Man Variety Pack. In this pack, you get Mega Man as a character, Sigma as a character, maybe Proto Man as a character, 1 or 2 Mega Man stages, some music, 6 or 7 trophies, and an appearance in Subspace Emissary, like Toon Links or Wolves. And some building blocks for the stage creator. That's one scenario. Another is, you see Alternate Costumes Pack 1, which gives the Fierce DD costume, Mr. L costume, Light Suit costume, and Vanguard costume. Or, you see a Retro Stages Pack, which comes with the complete original Smash Bros. Stages. While I'm at it, let's talk some more about the online. Brawl's online wasn't what we thought it would be. Firstly, they need to change the online from peer-based to host-based. This is obvious. Peer-based may work for games like Soul Calibur and Tekken, but not for Smash. If reworked, this could also encourage more modes to be played online. Like, say, Tourney mode? This mode shouldn't be an offline mode, it should be an online mode. I'm sick of having to join a site just to play competitive Brawl. And if they can, they should put it in dedicated servers. It'd be perfect for Smash. Another thing they should change is the taunt speaking. I hate communicating through taunts. What should happen is voice chat should be used for friend matches and taunt chat be used for normal matches. I know what you're thinking. But what if they put cuss words in there? But what about the kids who don't know? Blah, 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 blah. Has anyone heard of, I don't know, bans and reporting? Anyways, I did notice they put a lot of emphasis on replays on the official website, which was good, but there wasn't much there. They need to put in something along the lines of rating other people's replays, stages, and pictures. Basically, it should be like a Brawl YouTube, or BrawlTube. Hang on, I'm gonna go write that down. Now, let's talk offline. The Subspace Emissary had potential. It squandered it. The first thing that bothered me was that you unlock characters throughout the story. Seriously, this took all the fun out of getting the characters. I liked when I actually had a reason to play through all of the little extras in Smash. Now, it's kind of okay for you to unlock a character by finishing the Subspace Emissary, but come on! The second thing that bothered me about Subspace Emissary was that a lot of the characters in Brawl are not good for platforming. HAL Labs needs to take into account that a lot of the characters die just because they don't platform well. Also, they need to put more emphasis on an individual's story instead of a group's. Seriously, they put way too much emphasis on Lucas. His game wasn't even released in America. Hello, HAL, consider your audience. If you put as much effort into Lucas as you did others, then we'd have a much better story. Another thing is the maze. They basically pulled the old crap of making you play the entire game all over again. And lastly, the areas. Why did people like Melee's adventure mode but hate Subspace? Simple. The areas were recognizable. Emissary did not have as much nostalgic familiarity as adventure mode did. The stages were just bland, brown, and unfamiliar. While I'm still talking about single player, let's move on to classic mode. I could just tell it was lazily done. I can't explain this. I can only show it to you. What you have to do is spot the difference.
Versus Zelda versus Sheep.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Also, I think I preferred Melee's random encounters rather than Brawl's set matches. And what the heck ever happened to Race to the Finish? And also, Score. Why the f*** did they remove this in Brawl? This was half the fun of going through Classic Mode and Adventure Mode. Let's move on to the stadium. Brawl's target test, in my mind, was a good choice. Multi-man fights were done right as well. The only thing I have an issue with is that it's missing a mode from the original Smash Brothers. Take a guess. That's right, board the platforms. That made Classic Mode so much fun to go through. And the trophy drop minigame from Melee, that was fun too. I don't know why they took it out. Why can't we have those in the next Smash? Now that I'm done with single player, let's move on to multiplayer. The first thing that bothered me about it was the size of the stages. Compare Fox's ship from the original Smash. Now look at Brawl's. They got smaller as they went on. Also, I will say that some of the stages are a little too hazardous. By that, I mean the stage killed me a lot. This is the reason people only liked Final Destination, because it didn't kill you. What they need to do is to give us the option to turn stage hazards on and off. So that way, we won't be stuck on Final Destination by pro smashers. Let's move on to the characters. When the first trailer for Brawl was unveiled, we saw this guy. Pit. Some people recognized him. Most didn't. I didn't. So I did some research on him. I looked at Wikipedia, saw some YouTube gameplay, and I, like many others, got interested in more of Nintendo's old franchises. Basically, what they just did was take an unknown character and make him popular. The same thing happened for Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem was relatively unknown outside of Japan. But what happened when Roy and Marth were included in SSBM? People got interested in more of Nintendo's games. So what they need to do is bring back an old franchise character and revamp him for Smash. Like, say, Chrono, maybe? Or Simon Belmont? I don't know. Another thing they did right with Brawl was the inclusion of Snake. With Snake, Metal Gear fans were instantly drawn into Brawl. So what they need to do for the next Smash is include a famous character from a powerful franchise. Like, say, Mega Man, maybe? Or Cloud? I'll give you a second to find your socks that just blew off. Yeah, I said it. I want Cloud in the next Smash Bros. 1, it'll draw Final Fantasy fans in. And 2, who says I have to play as Cloud? I want to help that emo cut himself. I know what you're thinking, but he wasn't on a Nintendo. He was in Chain of Memories. His moveset could be a clone of Ike's, as they have similar fighting styles. There, I said it. I like clones. Believe it or not, clones don't hinder Smash. They actually help it. It encourages Hal to put in more characters. Although, I will say that making Fox, Falco, and Wolf have the same moveset was a bad idea. A very bad idea. Besides having the same moveset, they also had the same Final Smashes. Lacking in the originality department there. Which brings me to my next topic. Final Smashes. If you break it down, some Final Smashes are transformations, and others are super attacks. So, why can't we have both? Let me give an example. White Link gets a Smash Ball. He can either use the Triforce Slash, or he can use it to transform himself into the Fierce Deity. this can work for Red Link too. He can get the Twilight Princess magic armor. Or Blue Link, who can get the Zora armor. Another example is Black Sonic. He gets a Smash Ball and can either use it to do a special attack, like, say, Sonic Overdrive from Sonic Heroes, or, since he's got the black costume on, he can use it to become Dark Sonic. Alright, I'm done with my final Smash conspiracy theory. Now let's move on to the little extras, starting with the Stage Creator. Stage Creator was a great idea. It just wasn't what we thought it would be. We needed more pieces, and they limited how you could place them. So basically, we just need to be given more to work with, and more room to work with. Secondly, the sticker sheets and taking pictures of trophies. I ask you, did anyone use these at all? Oh. Okay. Did anyone use these more than once? I thought so. Speaking of unnecessary things, let's talk about the masterpieces. Why can't Nintendo just release demos or trial versions like any other company? And the final point of this rant? Tripping! Please remove the tripping! Well, as said by Forrest Gump, that's all I have to say about that.
What the